Matthew 8, Jesus' miracles and teachings on faith. In Matthew 8, we see Jesus' authority over sickness, nature, and the spiritual realm. His ministry is marked by compassion and power as he heals the sick and calms the storm. The chapter opens with Jesus healing a leper who approaches him and says, "Lord, if you are willing, you can make me clean." Jesus, moved with compassion, touches the man and says, "I am willing. Be cleansed." Immediately the man is healed, showing Jesus' power over illness and his willingness to heal those who come to him in faith. Next, a centurion comes to Jesus, asking for healing for his servant, who is paralyzed and suffering. He expresses great faith, saying that Jesus only needs to speak the word, and his servant will be healed. Jesus marvels at his faith and says, "Truly I say to you, I have not found such great faith with anyone in Israel." Jesus heals the servant and speaks of the great faith of Gentiles, showing that faith is the key to receiving God's blessings. Jesus continues to heal the sick, including Peter's mother-in-law, who is bedridden with a fever. He touches her hand, and she is instantly healed and begins to serve them. Many others come to him that evening, and Jesus heals them all, fulfilling the prophecy in Isaiah that the Messiah would take our illnesses and carry our diseases. As Jesus continues his ministry, a scribe approaches him, expressing his desire to follow Jesus. Jesus replies that following him requires a willingness to leave behind earthly comforts, saying, "The foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head." Following Jesus demands sacrifice and a commitment to a life of faith and trust in God. Jesus and his disciples then get into a boat to cross the Sea of Galilee. A fierce storm arises, and the disciples are terrified. They wake Jesus, who is sleeping, and say, "Save us, Lord! We are perishing." Jesus rebukes the winds and the sea, and there is a great calm. He asks them, "Why are you afraid, you men of little faith?" The disciples are amazed and wonder, what kind of man is this that even the winds and the sea obey him? This event demonstrates Jesus' authority over nature and his power to bring peace in the midst of life's storms. Finally, Jesus encounters two demon-possessed men in the region of the Gadarenes. The demons beg Jesus to send them into a herd of pigs, and Jesus grants their request. The pigs rush down the steep bank into the sea and drown. The townspeople, witnessing this, are afraid and ask Jesus to leave. Despite this, the man who was healed goes on to share the good news of what Jesus had done for him. Matthew 8 shows us that Jesus has authority over all things, sickness, nature, and the spiritual realm. He calls us to have faith in his power, trust in his care, and follow him with a whole heart. If this message encouraged you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share so that more people can experience the power and love of Jesus. Let us know in the comments which miracle of Jesus in Matthew 8 spoke to you the most. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. God bless.